Hi there guys, it's Chris here with selfmadenewbie.com, and in this video we're going to go through the best lawn sprinklers currently out there today, and I've kept this list as comprehensive as possible, narrowing it down to my absolute favorite top 5 picks, so no matter what you're looking for, there'll definitely be something on this list for you. So before we jump in, drop a like and subscribe and hit the bell to be updated with new videos. Alright, as usual, I'm going to skip the fluff and jump right into my recommendations. To confirm what they are, go down in the description there and check out that list to guarantee you get the lowest price. Alright, the first one on the list is going to go to my recommendation for the best for most, and this is the Dram 9 pattern turret sprinkler. So this is really the Swiss Army knife of sprinklers, only without that questionable use of a corkscrew in the garden. Imagine being able to mist your lawn with 9 different water patterns. So it's really the Kama Sutra of garden maintenance. Some of the key features. What drew me in initially to this Technicolor Daydream was its quality enamel paint job. This isn't your standard spray can affair. This is the full-on Van Gogh treatment. The base is metal and weighs about as much as maybe a newborn baby, 14.4 ounces to be precise. And that means it's not galvanating across the lawn like an excited Springer Spaniel when the water pressure's on. But here's where it gets exciting. You turn the dial and boom, you've got 9 different sprinkler settings. You can water your rose bushes without giving your neighbor's concrete gnome a bath. It's perfect for the passive-aggressive British standoff, perhaps, that is neighborhood gardening. The pros, it's very stable. It's like the pet rock of sprinklers. It's not going anywhere. The paint job is solid as well. It's going to last longer as well than your typical summer fling. Variety is the spice of life as well. This has 9 different watering patterns. The cons, the shutoff is manual and not in a charming artisanal kind of way. You have to walk over and actually turn it off like you're in the 1800s. It also doesn't have the water coverage of some more Poseidon level sprinklers out there. So if you've got a garden that's more twists and turns than a soap opera, then this sprinkler is probably for you. However, if you're hoping to water the entire estate with the flip of a switch, you might be slightly disappointed. Think of this as a reliable but not overly ambitious employee. It will get the job done, but it's probably not going to stay late. The next one on the list is going to go to the best value option, and this is the Gilmore 60 spot circle sprinkler. So if sprinklers had a pecking order, this one would probably be like the introverted mate at the pub who doesn't say much but has got all the gory details of perhaps everyone else's indiscretions. It's so petite, I honestly nearly tossed it out with the packaging. We're talking about 4.5 inches wide and not even an inch tall, so it's really like the Danny DeVito of garden sprinklers. So made out of metal so steady you'd think it was forged in the fires of Mount Doom or Sheffield, wherever. The point is, the sprinkler has got the endurance of a kebab shop at 2 a.m. It squirts water in a delightful circle, like a dog really marking its territory, but with a lot more finesse. But if you're looking to water your entire estate, this little trooper focuses more on the nitty-gritty corners of your garden. Also, circular spraying. Yes, you can't fiddle with it. It's like having a TV remote with just an on button. You can control the spray pattern only by the water pressure. So crank it up to 11 and you'll get a 45-foot water circle. But mind you, the sprinkler leans like a tipsy aunt at a family wedding sometimes. So keep the water pressure modest, or just shove a nail in the hole at the top to kind of straighten it up. The pros, an absolute champion for watering those forgotten corners of your garden. It's tough as nails without actually being a nail, and doesn't demand you take out a second mortgage to afford it. As I said, this is the best value option. The cons, not ideal for lavish lawns that require a monsoon rather than a drizzle. Adjustability as well, as I said, forget about it. This is a no frills, does what it says on the tin kind of sprinkler, but for the value, it's pretty solid. The next one on the list is my recommendation for the best oscillating option. This is the Melna XT oscillating sprinkler with flow control. So if this sprinkler were a film, it'd be a no-nonsense action hero, just like Jason Statham, but for your lawn. It stays put, and when it waters, it really waters. First off, let's talk about commitment. This sprinkler commits to its spot in your garden like a dog to a lamppost. It's got a broad base that is as grounded as a teenager in permanent detention, and you can set your spray pattern as wide or as narrow as you like, between 10 to 20 feet, and adjust the spray length from 20 to nearly 50 feet. It's a bit like a zoom lens for your garden hose. Also, did I mention this nifty piece of kit comes with 20 nozzles? We're talking about the horn section of a big band here, and should one of those nozzles get blocked, don't fret, you've got a cleaning tool specifically for that, so no more poking around with a toothpick. The pros: a sturdy base makes this sprinkler as reliable as your nan's meat pie, adjustable for your garden whether it's a humble patch or an elaborate labyrinth. Comes with a nozzle cleaning tool as well, so you don't have to MacGyver your way out of a clog. And the cons: not your best friend if you're trying to water a tight, awkward space, like trying to park a lorry in a bike shed. The filter also has a tendency to become a bit of a grime collector, so it's a bit high maintenance. The next one on the list is going to go to my recommendation for the best option for small lawns, and this is the Gardena Zoom Max. So this sprinkler also doesn't mess about. If it were a person, it'd be the bouncer at your local pub, basically. Just there, steady, unmovable. And at 2.71 pounds, it's got more heft than my self-esteem after a Netflix binge. The Zoom Max is like your favorite adjustable chair, but for your lawn. From a tight 8-foot by 8-foot square to a sprawling 20-foot by 50-foot rectangle, it's also like a Swiss Army knife that sprays water. It's got 16 rubber nozzles oscillating back and forth like a metronome for your grass. Also, it's got a filter that you can wash, making it less fussy than a vegan at a barbecue. Pros: its weight ensures it stays put like a relative who's overstayed their welcome. Got a weirdly shaped garden? Well, the Zoom Max doesn't care. It's not judgmental, it is very versatile, and it's also made to last, built like a Victorian bridge. The cons: the adjustable nozzle has the flexibility of a British politician, a bit stiff when you want to make changes. Also, the knobs on this thing can limit its reach as well. It's like trying to get a decent Wi-Fi signal in a country pub. But if your lawn has more shapes than a toddler's puzzle, this could be your watering savior. However, if you want to make frequent adjustments, be prepared to put in a bit of elbow grease. The next one on the list is going to go to the best for garden beds. This is the Melna 65083 AMZ. So this is also another Swiss Army style sprinkler, but unlike a Swiss Army knife, this won't accidentally fold back and slice your finger off. The key features: well, let's kick it off with its modus operandi. You know how your garden plants grow taller, becoming little green divas demanding the spotlight? Well, this Melna Marvel comes with risers, so the sprinkler grows with your plants. It's like the platform shoes for your hydrangeas. Each of the 3 sprinklers in the set has a fully adjustable head, so imagine a revolving door but a lot less annoying. You can go from a teeny stream to a full-on lighthouse rotation, connect multiple sprinklers and make it a group activity, like a watering conga line if you like. The pros: 360-degree action. That's panoramic coverage, like a David Attenborough documentary, but for your geraniums. Installation is very quick. It's like stabbing a cocktail sausage with a toothpick at a buffet. And flexibility really on steroids. You can connect multiple sets to water a yard as big as a small country. The cons: it is made of plastic, so it is sturdy, but you probably wouldn't want to build a bridge out of it. So if your garden's more complicated than the plot of a Christopher Nolan film, then this sprinkler system can really save you some time and gray hairs. But if you're after something with the build quality of a tank, maybe look to one of the other options. Alright guys, so hopefully there's something on that list for you. I did try to include some variety no matter what you're looking for. If you do have any questions though, drop them down below, and if you found value in this video, it really helps if you drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.